Welcome to The Blockchain Lawyer, a podcast on technology and law. Dennis Hillemann is an accomplished lawyer with over 13 years of experience and a passion for creating a better future through blockchain technology, cryptocurrency, and other disruptive innovations. All statements expressed in this podcast are the opinions of the host and his guests only and are in no way legal or financial advice. And now, here is your host, Dennis.
Hi everyone, this is Dennis speaking. Welcome to the new episode of The Blockchain Lawyer. Hey, listen, this week was super stressful with me with my regular work as a partner at KPMG. And also I was a little bit under the weather, so that's why I had to cancel actually 2 interviews that were supposed to happen this week. We will still do these interviews, but just with a little bit of extra time in between. And that's why I couldn't throw out the usual high-quality content, high-quality value interviews like I did in the last weeks. Nonetheless, I wanted to give you an update of what's going on, and that's why I will record a short episode on this Saturday, the 22nd of February, and let you know what's actually going on in my life and in my network. So first thing I want to underline is that on Monday, the 24th of February, I'll be speaking here in Hamburg at the Hanseatic Blockchain Institute at 7 p.m. on blockchain and GDPR. Like the question if blockchain and GDPR are compatible, what are the issues that they have. If you can come around, that would be awesome. It's happening at Fersmannstraße 4 and you can find it easily online. And if you can't come around, don't worry, because I will share the presentation I give both in German and in English in the upcoming days. I'll put it online and I'll very probably also record an episode on the speech. So you're actually not gonna be missing much. Also, if you're very interested in that topic on blockchain and GDPR, you can already check out now the episode 31 of this podcast, where I've been speaking with Olga Stepanova from Winhella Attorneys. She gave a very good overview on the greatest issues blockchain has with EU GDPR and how to maybe solve them. So that's something you might want to look into too. And yeah, but still would love if you come around. Also, if you can come around and you want to know, hey Dennis, where can I find all the quality stuff? That's what I want to talk to you about today, because obviously one big thing that has been going on in the last 2 weeks is the Blockchain Lawyers Network. You know, just like 2.5 weeks ago, I opened the doors to a community of blockchain lawyers, entrepreneurs, and blockchainers networking and discussing blockchain regulation. And this community has been growing ever since. It's growing every single day. And it has now over 200 members from all over the world. Be it the US, be it Canada, be it the United Kingdom, be it India, and be it Hong Kong, Shanghai, Australia. It's amazing how many people we get there. Many other countries to name. And I want to tell you why I opened up this network, what's it doing, how it's running. I also want to tell you why on what it's running, so you know that I will make zero money out of that. And I want to invite you, if you're not already a member, but a keen listener of this podcast, to join this network. And this is what this short episode is about, and I hope you nonetheless will enjoy it. So basically, when I was working in the last 2 years in the blockchain field, I realized that blockchain is, of course, a complex topic. It's not easy to grab. The internet was a little bit easier to grab as a technology, but blockchain is, of course, a little bit complex. We all know that. And often also lawyers still think that blockchain is equal to Bitcoin, or at least is equal to cryptocurrencies, and therefore think it all is just interesting for the financial sector. It's just like a little bit of money laundering when it comes to Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, or just high volatile investment. And of course, there are lawyers in the field that are doing immense work on blockchain and regulation. And many lawyers who work in that field counsel cryptocurrencies, counsel STOs, counsel ICOs, And of course, that's why they also understand the technology, but they also grasp the issues that this technology has with law today. But what I've been missing so far is an initiative on a global level to unite lawyers, entrepreneurs, and blockchainers working in this field to discuss blockchain regulation and maybe bring out papers, ideas, connect with each other, to inspire each other to get a better global regulation of blockchain. Because now what we're seeing, from my point of view, are very strong national initiatives on creating a blockchain-friendly environment. For example, in Germany, we've got the federal government strategy on blockchain. In France, I know we've got many initiatives on supporting blockchain, and other countries are doing this as well now. Of course, we've got some US states who are very keen on blockchain. And of course, that's great. And we all need to support this national legislation as long as the national legislation is responsible for doing the legislation and regulation. But I think something that we're all aware of is that blockchain isn't a technology that stops at the national borders. Blockchain is a global technology. From the very beginning, it's decentralized. It's a decentralized database, and the nodes, the networks, are spread usually all over the world. So when we start regulating something that on a national level that is actually from its core international, that is from its core based on international cooperation and creating a system of trust on an international level, then I think we must look very much ahead, over. We can't stop at our national borders. We must look into the world. And if we want to look into the world, we first must understand what's going on in other countries. And of course, we can Google that. As lawyers, we can translate texts with good algorithms to English and understand them. But it would even be best if we connect with lawyers from all over the world that can tell us, yes, I understand blockchain, and yes, this is what's going on in my country. And that's what we're doing at the Blockchain Lawyers Network. The Blockchain Lawyers Network, first of all, if you want to join, go to www.blockchainlawyersnetwork.com. One word, www.blockchainlawyersnetwork.com, or go to theblockchain.lawyer. Theblockchain.lawyer. Both URLs will lead you to the Blockchain Lawyers Network. You have to register then. You just have to give your email. And then after a short amount of time, usually I do it right away, you will be permitted in. And it's an amazing network that is absolutely free. You will not have to pay any member fees at all. The network runs on the system of Mighty Networks. If you don't know what Mighty Networks is, go and check it out. I think the URL for Mighty Networks is www.mn.com, but you will also find the link right away on the page of Blockchain Lawyers Network. I pay, I think, like $25 a month to get my own social network. Like what Mighty Networks generally does is offering you a tool and infrastructure to create your own social network that is similar, very much similar to Facebook groups or LinkedIn. And the good thing is, though, that it's your network, or in this case, our network as a community at the Blockchain Lawyers Network. And nobody will fish the data that you put up there, and no algorithm will determine what you see as a member. For example, I think quite a few are aware of you are aware of it. If you have a huge Facebook group, for example, today with, let's say, 1 million followers, even if you as the host post something, you cannot be sure that your followers will read them, because will even see it, because the Facebook algorithm will determine, in a way that we don't understand, if it's a valuable content for your followers. And also, of course, you always have the risk that Facebook will shut down your group for any given reason. And of course, with both Facebook and LinkedIn, you have the issue that you can't really control who's joining your network in a way. And also, you can't really control what's happening with your data and your content on these platforms. And that's why I looked into Mighty Networks. I was also very much fascinated very early on what we're doing by saying, hey, no, we don't want that anymore for you guys. We want you to create your own network. Of course, you pay for that, but it's all fine. And so that's what I did. That's how I set up the on Mighty Networks, the Blockchain Lawyers Network. And they give you not only an infrastructure to run the network on, but also you will get an app for that, so that your members can use the network on their smartphones, on their tablets, on any device they want. And basically, I think it's an amazing thing because actually it works 100% and even better like Facebook or groups or LinkedIn, just without all the hassles of these platforms. You can have a member list. The member list is amazing. It shows where people are. If they enter the data, it shows you who is around you, like who's in your specific location or who has the same interests as you and they are proposed to you. So you can easily network with people on that. That's the first thing. I want people to network tremendously. Then you can post your articles. You can share all your content that you want on the platform. And it's absolutely 100% safe that any member who goes onto the platform can look at the content. Nothing will be erased. Nothing will be determined by any algorithm that we can't control. And you can 100% be sure that if someone wants to read your content and is on the platform, they have the opportunity to. They will not miss it out. Also, of course, there are all the basic facts that such a platform needs, notifications, then also messaging among the members in a very easy and simple way. You can create polls. You can post events. For example, like what I did now for the event that I have on Monday. I posted an event on it and people can say, yeah, I want to join. Like you can easily enter where it's happening, at what time, and people can super easily like click on, yes, I'm coming. What will we do on that network? At this point, it's open for 2.5 weeks and we already got over 200 members. And first of all, of course, we want to build up a great community. And the network does something that I think is super, super smart. It allows any member of a network to directly invite other members. Like that's a basic thing of trust on the network too. If you join this network, if you are in, then I trust into you that you will bring in people that you think that could either get value from a network or give value to the network. So I don't have to go through the hassle of me accepting them to the network. You as a member, you can get an individual link that you can post or you can send out by email, whatever you want to do, post it on Facebook, post it on LinkedIn, post it on Twitter, wherever you want to post it. And then people can join the network directly via this link and can directly participate in the network without any hassle. So the network is obviously all about growing through its community. And that's why it's not my network. Even if I started it, even if I pay for it, even if, of course, I'm an admin of it, what I want to reach out to tell you, all of you, is like it's our network as a community. And that's why you can directly invite members in. The second thing, apart from growing and connecting and networking through messaging, of course, is that we want to share the content we create on blockchain so that we can help other lawyers, other entrepreneurs, and other blockchainers when they work on blockchain, when they create blockchain content, that they might get helpful insights from each other. So I encourage everyone to come onto the platform and share away your content. Share away your blockchain-related content that you think is valuable for others. That's what I want to do. Because, of course, so easily, like I said, you can miss out on great content on LinkedIn or on Facebook. And that's why I created this network, so we can see the great content we all create that can help each other of us in our work. And of course, the third thing that I want to do with this network, I want to learn myself. I want to give others the opportunity to learn about regulation of blockchain and cryptocurrencies in other countries. But what I also want to do in the future is create initiatives coming from this network, like creating an initiative maybe for a digital bill of rights, or a statement from the Blockchain Lawyers Network on how to regulate blockchain on a global level, how to tackle the issues of GDPR, of privacy in blockchain. I want us to create something to give out value to others out there and make it maybe possible, maybe influence a little bit the blockchain regulation worldwide, because we are the lawyers, we are the entrepreneurs and blockchainers working in that field, and we know what the issues are. That's why I think we need to unite on such a network. I will set up the topics for that. I will post links on where we can work on such documents. And of course, what we will also do in the future is Zoom meetings to get to know each other, to discuss topics. I'm currently thinking of a monthly Zoom meeting on that I, of course, will host and organize. And, big things start with small steps, even if 200 members are already a big step by now. But I imagine that in the future, we will have an impact on legislation and regulation worldwide, and maybe even host our own events, be it in Germany, be it in the UK or US, I don't know. I just want people to come on and give out their best value, their best opinion, their connection with others, so that we can create something great for the blockchain community, that we can really do an impact, that we can have an impact on blockchain regulation worldwide. That's why I created the Blockchain Lawyers Network. And once again, it's totally free. Every one of you is invited. And I encourage you to participate, to contribute, to network, and to help others and me to create great value for the better good of blockchain regulation worldwide. So anyhow, that was my little advertisement for the Blockchain Lawyers Network, and I hope to see you on there. Once again, here's the link, www.blockchainlawyersnetwork.com or theblockchain.lawyer. Thanks again, and until the next episode.
If you want to learn more about Dennis, please visit his website, theblockchain.lawyer, or connect with him on LinkedIn or Twitter. Until next time, everyone.